Welcome back to County Connection. For this next segment, we are going to be talking about Summit County Alert, which is our community notification system. And joining me is Under Sheriff Joel Cochran, who is a mastermind of community notification. Welcome, Joel.
Thank you, Julie.
So Joel, can you give us kind of the broad overview of what Summit County Alert or SC Alert is?
Sure. So about 8 years ago, we wanted to get into the space of notifying people by text messages and by email. And we realized that, as the landline phone market was subsiding or reducing, that we needed to have another notification method. And so we started shopping for a vendor back then. There were a handful of companies in this notification space commercially. And so we picked Cooper Notification. At the time, it was a great system. We liked them. They provided lots of options for us. And so for the last 8 years, we've been using their software system to power our notification system.
Okay, and what are the types and categories of notifications that we send out through SC Alert?
Right, so we try to do both public information messaging on one side, and then we do what we call warning on the other side. And so that really comes out of our communications center. When a public safety agency gets on the scene of a call and realizes that there needs to be some warning given to the public about stay at home, leave the area, avoid an area, then those warning messages come out from our communications center. And in the old system, we were really tied to the large geographical groups that the Cooper notification system gave us.
Right, so if I lived in Breckenridge, I could check the Breckenridge group, for example.
That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. And the risk is that if you lived anywhere from Farmers Corners to the top of Hoosier Pass, you were in that same geographic group. And we were just tied to the technology of the day. So obviously technology over the years has really moved into the more precise geographic notification space.
Right.
And that's why we've switched vendors.
Okay, so SC Alert just within the past couple months has gotten a major facelift as we moved with the times. So tell us a little bit about this new system and what changes people can expect or are starting to see if they have switched over.
Right, so October 1st we switched over to a new software system that powers SC Alert. The SC Alert is our branding, and so that's not changed, and our messaging will continue to go out under SC Alert. But the Code Red system in the background now gives us lots of geographical notification options, from a mobile app that someone can load onto their phone to very precise geographic notifications when someone enters an address or their phone enters a polygon that we've drawn on a map to say we want to alert people that are within a half a mile of the high school. And so if their phone enters that polygon that our dispatch center's drawn, then their phone will actually use the geocoding in the phone and we'll give them that alert. And so this is some of the new power of the system we've gone to.
Right, so it's not just kind of tied to maybe that your workplace or your home address, although there are some features that do tie to those as well, but actually where you are in real time.
Yes, exactly, and we feel that that's the power of the new system. But we liked having some groups for people to sign up into. So in the Code Red system, we brought over community groups as well. They're just not geographically based, and that's probably the biggest facelift difference the public will see, is that you can't sign up in the Breckenridge group any longer because it doesn't exist. We're going to send you messages more strategically based on where our actual problem in the county is at the time. So there are some community groups in there though around large animals and all of the school groups remain in there because that can be geographical, but it also could be just my kids go to this school and I want to know about what's going on there.
Right.
And so you'll see that whole menu of options inside of the new system.
Okay, great. And so for people who were subscribed into the old system, what do they need to know if they haven't already signed up? What action should they take in terms of making sure they're all plugged into the new one?
So they should go to the Summit County Government website and go to the SC Alert page. So we created a landing page in the county website system to provide some explanation and also links directly to the Cooper I'm sorry, to the Code Red website, and so those links are directly in that web page. And go to that site and create a new account. Users that were in the system received a welcome invitation by email account. So we didn't bring over any cell phone numbers or carriers if you were in the previous system. So you have to go in and put your cell phone number and your carrier, and at the same time select the notification options that you want for the future going forward.
Okay, so for folks who haven't done that, it's really important if they're getting that critical information or even just helpful information going about their lives here in Summit County. It's one of the best ways that we have to get in touch with folks to let them know what's going on.
Yeah, it's really powerful, and although there's about 30,000 landline numbers in Summit County, we had about the same number, 30,000 or so, email and text message options in the old system. So we'd really like to see those numbers grow again, and kind of appreciate that that's a little bit of an overtime thing, and we'll just be out making the message available to everyone and promoting this notification system.
Okay, perfect. One of you mentioned the geographic specificity and precision. That's a big benefit to this Code Red platform. But I think one of the kind of cool features of it is that it travels with you to other communities who also utilize Code Red. So, for example, if you were in Steamboat for the weekend or something and a wildfire erupted and you were subscribed to Code Red, then you could get those alerts from them.
That's right. So the app follows you around the country wherever you go, and you can sign up for different alerts inside of that mobile application, as well as any community that has the Code Red system. Their notification system will recognize you on their system, even though you've never subscribed to it in Jefferson County or in the Steamboat area, and your phone through the mobile app will send you that message. And so that's a really powerful tool. Code Red is very prominent presence in the state of Colorado as other states, and so it's a great feature to be able to take with you and get those notifications.
All right, great. Are there any other features that you wanted to highlight about the new system, or have we hit them all?
Well, one of the key things about registering in the system is to create a managed account. So, they didn't call me when they were designing the entry system, and I know, what were they thinking? So to be able to sign up into the groups that are in the system, you have to create a managed account. And so that's creating an account with your email and a password, and then it lets you go into another part of the system to record your specific choices. And so that's been a little bit tricky for people to understand how to get into all of the features. Okay. Probably another little nuance is that Code Red's in the business of making money, and one of the things that we didn't subscribe to was the weather alerting. And so when citizens check that in the mobile app, then the app charges them 99 cents a month or $1 a month. And so I've had some feedback from people saying, how dare you have a public alerting system that charges us money, and it's actually a feature that the public can sign up into that we're not promoting. It's just part of the marketing of the Code Red system. So be careful what you check when you sign up.
Okay, so in particular, just be aware that there may be some fees associated with that weather alerting feature.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Anything that we haven't touched on in terms of SC Alert and what people should know about it right now?
No, we're just really excited to have the system online. We brought it online October 1st. And, like with the entire emergency management world, we hope that it lives out there and no one ever needs it. So the great part about this system is we can be so much more refined in our launches, and I think that's a big plus for the public. So excited about having them get on our system, and then actually hope we don't send them too many messages. So.
All right, sounds great. Well, thanks so much for coming in, Joel, and telling us about these exciting new developments on the community notification front.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
All right, stick with us. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about all you need to know for this year's flu season. Yeehaw!
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
That was fun.